What's good, internet friends? It has been a while since my last long-form video. I hope you've all been well. It's a new year, and so it's new me season. I'm sure you've watched more than a handful 2024 art goal type videos, and it took January to almost be over for me to drop one. So here goes. These are my top 5 creative goals for 2024. So I'm actually going to start with a 2023 goal that bled into this year, which was to end my year with my own solo art exhibition. For those who didn't know, I recently had the opening night to my solo show titled Onion City Memories. The opening night was a huge success. I couldn't have been happier. It really felt amazing to watch everyone who was there getting to experience the show in their own ways and, connect with different pieces. I enjoyed every conversation I had that night. The turnout was amazing considering the weather in Chicago was quite cold to say the least. The show brought people into my world of Onion City, and I feel like it left people wanting more and excited for what's next. My intention for this show was to create an elevated experience that brought narrative-driven fine art and comic book illustration together. And I don't know what to tell you, your boy succeeded and achieved that goal. This was a 10-year vision that I had been developing, so it felt really good to cross off such a huge goal right at the start of the year. Okay, moving on to creative goal number 2 for 2024 is for me to put out my next art book. Yes, the work never stops. I'm really excited about this goal because my plan was always to put out a book that showcases all of the work behind my solo exhibition, Onion City Memories. I want this book to be more than just photos of the, pieces. So there will be some Onion City lore included for the hardcore supporters who, really want to understand what is going on in this world that I've been building. I'm planning to start putting this book together soon, so look out for those updates. My third creative goal for 2024 is one I'm most excited about, and that goal is to just take a break from painting and get back to the basics of what I call exploration via the sketchbook. Sketching for fun, doing some sketch studies, some fan art, without the, added intention of creating a final painting out of it. I want to dive into some new art books that I've collected recently and use them for some fun sketchbook studies. And by returning to the sketchbook, I think I'll be returning to some live streaming on Twitch this year. So look out for that. My fourth creative goal for this year is to create my first designer art toy of one of my characters. I feel like sculpting is something that I've enjoyed in the past, and I want to hand sculpt a figurine that I could reproduce copies of. I just haven't had the time to take this vision to the finish line in the past, but, considering I'm not working towards my next solo exhibition anytime soon, I think I'll be able to work on this goal this year. My fifth and final goal for this year is to try my hand at doing a Comic-Con in Chicago and see what's poppin' in the artist alley scene. I've always heard great things about artist alleys at Comic-Cons from, different artists online. And I remember finally wanting to try one, but it was like right when COVID arrived in 2020. So that obviously didn't happen. That obviously set things back, but now that we're in a post-pandemic society, I think I'm ready to potentially downsize my art exhibition into small booth for Comic-Con. And there it is. Those are my top 5 creative goals and plans for 2024, but let's end with a bonus goal of making more long-form art videos this year. Last year it was very difficult to put out long-form videos with the deadlines I had for my solo exhibit, but what that allowed was for me to stockpile some process video footage. So I think this year I'm excited to put some process videos together and take you all on an in-depth look into each of the pieces that made up, my solo exhibit. So look out for those. Till next time, internet friends. Peace.